I was talking first to Agnes and then to Caroline, who is the partner of Ashley's dad. Yes. You don't call yourself a stepmother?
Well, she likes to... Mother's Day, she got me an adopted mum. There's an age gap between me and John, but we're more best friends.
OK. Now, Agnes, you're saying that you don't think it's fair that you're kept away from your grandchild. You said Peter has given money towards the baby. How much?
He gave her £20 and he gave her lots of stuff for the kid as well.
OK, and you said before the break you seem to think that Peter might be wanting to get back with Ashley?
For a fact he does. Also, the dad wants him back with her. Is that not right?
No, he doesn't want him back with us.
That night.
No, he does not. Yes. Maybe at that time, but not now. Well, Peter has got another relationship now.
Good for Peter.
First, we're going to meet your son, and I hope your son's calmed down from when we last met him. So to talk about this, please welcome Peter.
Darling, you're a liar for a start. You have 10 drugs and everything, aye.
I admitted it, yes, Peter.
Liar, you
no,
wee kid.
I just admitted it. Shut it.
Yeah?
You know it.
Peter,
go man.
No.
Ashley, just wait.
You think you're calling a junkie, pal?
Ashley,
Go and
calm
take a good look at yourself.
Done, Caroline.
Oh, you shut your face, you little
See, Ashley, try and remember your mother.
Totally.
Why did you two split up? Why did you and Ashley split up? Did you cheat on her?
Yeah, I cheated on her once.
You did?
Yes.
And that's why you split up? Good relationship otherwise?
Yeah, it was.
No.
So how come you weren't there when the baby was born if the relationship was so good?
Because she never texted me when the bairn was born. I got a text for Caroline instead. It was Caroline to text me, and we turned around and says that we wouldn't believe anybody else and rather Ashley.
OK, and why aren't you seeing the baby?
Because she's not letting me see it.
How many times have you held her, Peter?
But maybe 5, 6 times.
Four
at the most.
The night you came up,
Your mum sat and held her all night.
Yes.
You weren't interested.
You sat in the hall.
He did hold her that night.
I did. I held her a couple of times.
5 minutes. Did you sit
her
there most of the night?
And then he got her
was in the
again.
hall.
Then I held her, then he got her again.
Have you ever
You were drinking wine holding her.
Have you ever seen Ashley out in the street with the baby or anything like that?
No.
A liar.
What? The only time that I met you at the doctor's?
Up the town.
Up the town in the bus station?
That I've never met you up the town at the bus station with
No,
Angel.
you never met me. You stood there for you never even attended. If that was my baby, I'd fight to get to see her.
You said
I've never seen you once up the town with your bairn.
You're talking so much rubbish, your family.
Ashley, would you like to tell us why you two split up?
Because he was possessive, he was aggressive. Abusive.
When you say
Because he
aggressive, in
cheated.
what way?
The slightest little thing, that's him.
What?
He'll go off the handle, smash up things.
Did it
and stuff
frighten
like
you?
that. Didn't frighten me. It did in a way, sometimes. But I think it made me stronger as well.
And did you find out that he cheated on you? Was that the final straw, or did you already split up?
I found out that he was cheating on me. But I think it was after that we split up.
What were you going to say? Yes.
You know this baby's yours, then you fight for the child. Don't matter about all this down the town, whatever. You go and see your stuff, and you can calm that temper. Go and talk to someone about all that. Don't lose your child.
Thank you. Thank you. Peter, have you got problems with your temper? Well, I asked that.
Yeah, he's got a drug problem as well, and we want to get him off the drug.
A drug problem?
Yeah, he's on
OK, so a drug problem.
He's on more than blow.
It's just on the blow.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
OK, the only thing I can say about the drug problem, I'm not going to condone one way or condemn the other way. It's interesting, Agnes, that one of the things you say about Carolyn is that, according to her, she's on drugs, and yet you don't want the child living in a drug den when you have a son who is on drugs. What's the difference?
In my home family,
You're an alcoholic.
I am not an alcoholic.
She's not.
I never
drunk a full bottle of wine then, first night you seen your
drunk a full bottle of
grandchild.
wine. You drank more of the wine than I did. I had one glass. You drank the rest.
That doesn't make you an alcoholic.
Tell the truth.
I didn't bring you on. It was them that sent for you.
So, hey.
You asked for it.
No, I didn't ask for it.
You got
no,
all
I
this going
didn't.
round you as well. Ashley,
Go and get
let's talk to the two parents. Unless you
pay for you anyway.
Hey, Peter, unless you tell us, we don't know why. Hang on.
Sorry.
Do you think you're a risk to the baby?
Yeah, the way I am, but now with my temper. But if I can get my temper and everything else sorted out, I don't think I'd be a risk to the baby.
Yes.
This guy's violent. Yeah. The way you walked out of that door, love, right, is that child being brought up with you?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
not
really
like
feel
that.
sorry for that little girl that you come out of this world.
Right, so let me just say to Ashley's dad, John, if he's backstage, because we're about to meet him, that if there is a repeat performance, what are you saying, Carolyn?
We'll see.
I'm just saying, if there is a repeat performance, all that will happen is we'll clear the stage and I
No,
won't
I
be
am
interested.
sorry about that.
Yeah, well, I'm
Everyone's
talking about.
entitled to their opinion.
Okay, I'm talking about John now.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, if all John wants to do and come and hit his grandchild's father, it's
No,
going to
it's
get.
not going to come out and hit him.
Good,
No.
good. And what about for your husband? Can you vouch for your husband, George?
Yeah, he won't hit him. I don't know if he's coming on
He's
either.
not coming on.
All right, well, let's meet Ashley's dad first and get him to talk about this. Please welcome John.
You know why you're not getting to see that then. Tell the truth, right?
Will you come out with the truth since you're so brazen?
He will.
Let him come out
What
with it
is?
then.
You got to come out very light.
Come on, if you
Used
came
to
to
take
the ring, let him
drugs.
come out with it.
Since
got
you
a
everything,
detox
John, you come out
and
with
you
it.
should have
You
better
came up and
yourself.
seen that bairn 4 or 5 times.
Aye.
You hardly even looked at her. Hardly looked at her.
Hard you looked at.
Stood out and spoke to her brother, smoking fags all night, while your mum held the baby.
Getting drunk.
You had no
and I-
interest in the baby. Every time you go to see the baby, you have no interest in her. All you're interested in is her.
No.
When she told you point blank there was no way you were getting back together, that's when you stopped even contacting her and your family.
So are you saying
Peter.
that you think Peter's only interested in getting back with
Definitely.
Ashley?
Yes, 100%.
One of the things that their family is saying about you is that the baby would be brought up in a drug den.
Not at all.
Have you used drugs?
I've used drugs most of my life.
Are you using drugs at the moment?
No, I've been clean for 6 months now.